Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on my videos today. I am so excited to be sitting down with you guys today. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. I told you guys in my last video that I found some really cool things that I was super excited about at the Dollar Tree that I plan to use on my patio. So let's go ahead and start. I want to show you guys those things, and then I think we have maybe 3 or 4, 5 crafts that we're gonna try to get done today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first, and probably the thing that I am most excited about, my Dollar Tree that I kind of go to, that's the closest and that I usually go to, they just put in like literally one aisle of like plus section. So this was $5 and it just says metal leaner, and it just has, obviously just like it's called, it has a little metal arm here. So it stands up by itself, and the dimensions are 12.75 inches by 23.7 inches. So there's the dimensions there. I'm not the best with height, but it is a pretty good size. But guys, look how beautiful this leaner is. I can't get it like all the way in camera straight up. I absolutely love the kind of watercolored features to it. He has it's coming up kind of blue on camera, but his little bow tie is purple, and I just think this is the cutest little thing. I am going to set this on the floor next to my little table, and I am so in love with this for $5. And then at the same time, in that same section, I also found this. It is a 24-inch three-piece set. It was $5 as well. So it has like the pink one, and then a blue, and then a mint. And then here are the colors there. So I plan to set this on my little table that I have on my patio. So the door sign that we made in my last video, I'll try to link it above. I plan to set that there, and then I'll put this like right in front of it. And then my poor little half dead flower will be on the table as well. And then with our little leaner, and I just wanted to show you guys these because I thought these were really good buys for $5. So if you see these in your local Dollar Tree, I think that these are so cute. Okay, so now that that's out of the way and I've kind of showed you guys those things that I found that I'm so excited for, now let's go ahead and get into crafting. I have everything cut out here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a color. Okay, so bringing in my first little blank here, this is just this little serving plate. It was from the Target dollar spot. It was $3. Now, mostly everything that I'm going to be using today in terms of blanks, I have shown on my channel. I showed it in a haul. And I think just about everything that we have today is from the Target dollar spot, which is just absolutely one of my favorite places to find blanks. I just think that they have such cute things. Okay, so I just have a little scrap piece of Oracle 651 here. I told you guys in my last video, I kind of made a mistake and returned all of my black and white vinyl without having a replacement. So I had to dig through my scraps here, but that was just fine. I had more than enough to get what I needed to get done. If you guys have any recommendations for white and black vinyl, just kind of basic everyday vinyl that you love, please let me know down in the comments. I have always been a Oracle 651 girl. It has just always worked so beautifully for me. And I really love the blue liner with the white vinyl. It makes it so much easier to weed. And I don't know if I could go back to a white liner with white vinyl. only because it seems like such an easy like solution to fix and it would make it so much better. But I mean, I don't know. There's probably like a super scientific reason why it's on a white backer, and that's why it's none of my business. But I do prefer the blue backer. So if you guys have a vinyl that you love, please give me your recommendations. I would love to try it. So like I said in that video, I love to get these little serving plates at Target. I love to get these little serving trays from Target because I love to use them in our coffee area in our kitchen. And like I said in that video, I wasn't like, they haven't had them a lot lately. They used to have them for like every season. And I feel like they didn't have them for like Christmas time this year, which I could absolutely be misremembering, or maybe it was just my store. I have the worst memory, so excuse me if I am misspeaking, but I don't remember having one at Christmas time. But I love these little trays because I use them in our coffee area. And it's nice when we make our coffee because no matter how careful you are, I just feel like coffee and sugar just kind of gets everywhere. So I like to have these little trays to just kind of keep the mess contained. And then I like to just kind of take this over to the sink and I will wash it really quickly by hand. So with that being said, I just found this really cute design in Design Space that I loved. I just cut a piece of transfer tape to fit, and now I'm gonna try to lay this down as straight as I can get it. And how beautiful is this font? I just fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. And it actually had like some flowers at the top, and then it had the Bible verse that goes along with the saying. And I just went in and simply contoured those out because I felt like the flowers were a little repetitive just given the nature of the serving tray itself, which is why I thought the saying went so well. But I thought the flowers were just a little overboard. And then the Bible verse, just going for the size I have, got a little small. And I knew that I haven't been having the best luck with this vinyl, so I didn't want to push it. I think that this is going to come out exactly like I'm expecting here. Oh yeah, I love it. Now, when I showed you guys this little serving plate, I told you that I absolutely love this. It was probably one of my favorite serving plates I've found at Target, and I would probably keep this up throughout spring. Now that I've added this vinyl, I can tell you that this is absolutely my favorite serving tray I have ever done. This is so beautiful to me, and I love it. Now, I did not show you guys in that haul video because I didn't have it yet. I found this on another trip. This is a novelty serving plate, it says. This was $5. It is for deviled eggs. Is kind of like how I took it. Now, I'm sure you could use it for other things. I'm sure you could come up with a million different ways to use it. However, when I looked at it, I thought of deviled eggs. And fun fact, I'm not the best cook. So if I do have to make something, I kind of do usually go for deviled eggs just because it's something I can do. So I just thought, how cute is this little platter for deviled eggs? Now, it does have this little middle section here with this cute little bunny that ties in with everything else. Because I plan to use this probably for deviled eggs, I was thinking I might go in and make like a big M in white vinyl and put it over my design, so it's just kind of like personalized for us. So when I set this out for Easter, you know, this part here will be open and it'll have our monogram, and then I'll put the deviled eggs around. You guys let me know down in the comments if you think I should do that, or if you think that I should just leave it alone. Because if I cut the vinyl and I put the M down, now this middle section is no longer food safe. So I couldn't put any food here once I decide to do that. So you guys let me know if I should go in and add our monogram and really personalize it, or if you think I should leave it open and just give myself the option to use it in the future. But I absolutely love this dish. And like I said, it ties in with everything else in their little Easter collection. So I love that. Okay guys, so here is our first craft. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, also from that same haul video, I found this glass jar. Now it looks like I took the tag off. I'm pretty sure this was $5, and it's just a glass jar. It has the little rubber seal and then a glass canister. But really, honestly, the star of the show is the little top here. The little bunny ears are so cute. It's just a white, shiny ceramic. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my cup cradle kind of like this, because I kind of have an idea for this and I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go, but you guys just kind of stick with me here and let's see, right? So now bringing in this chalk paint, this is just folk art chalk paint in Barely Pink. And then I just have a little paintbrush here, nothing fancy. It was a little separated, but we'll just kind of get that a little mix. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so just coming in, I'm going to just kind of paint the inside of the ears here. I don't need this to be perfect. I'm definitely going for kind of a rustic look here. So definitely no need for perfection. However, I do want to get like a nice coat, right? I do want to be able to see that pink, and I want it to be pink. And this is kind of the first pink that I grabbed. And it is one of my favorite pinks. So I'm going to go with this. I'm just going to kind of give it a few pretty light layers, just kind of dabbing on. I'm looking for a little texture here, I think. Honestly, I don't think it really, matters. At this point, I think it's all personal preference. Whatever you think looks best, go for it. Some people definitely prefer like a more polished and finished look. I kind of usually err on the side of homemade, but to each their own. Let's try to see if I can get that. So here's how my little ears are looking, not bad. I got one little area here. I'll try to clean up a little with my nail. But it's like, oh man, painting is rough, because for me, anytime I paint, it's like I go to fix something and then I end up making it so much worse. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of painting, but I think that came out pretty good, not bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this to the side and let these dry. Okay, now in the meantime, while that dries, I'm going to bring in my little canister here. Now I want to be mindful, this does have two seams like on either side. So I want to put those on the two sides here so I don't get it right down the middle of my glass. And then, like I said, just stick with me here. I have an idea. Now, I'm not 100% convinced, but at the same time, I also think that it could be really, really cute. So I'm gonna try it, and you guys will have to let me know how it comes out. So I thought it would be just really, really cute to go in and just cut the sweetest little bunny face. And then turn our little canister into a little bunny rabbit, right? So since it already has like the little ears, okay, just bring in a piece of transfer tape, seeing if it's big enough. It looks like it'll work. So since the lid of the canister is already like a pair of bunny ears, I just thought it would be so cute to turn this into a little bunny rabbit. Now my plan for this is to set it in the kitchen with some Easter themed candies inside. More than likely it will be like Easter colored M&Ms. Those are my favorite, but you never know. Sometimes I do switch it up, but those are usually my go-to. Okay, so now bringing in my little canister here, let's see. I'm gonna try to center my face as best as I can. Okay, and I got a little bubble there, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna kind of start from the center and then work my way out. There we go. Okay, and then let's burnish this down. Okay, so here's our sweet little bunny face. I'm sorry it's a little hard for you guys to see because it's empty. And then I just have this little scrap piece of transfer tape. We'll get her little nose. Okay guys, so here's how my little jar came out. I think it came out pretty cute, honestly. Now, I think that it's gonna be a lot cuter once I get it filled with Easter candy. I think that that will bring it all together, and I will try to give you an update when I do that. I have not gotten any candy yet. I am not that far ahead. I apologize, but I think that that will bring it together. I think that this is super cute and it's just really whimsical. I think my daughter will get a kick out of it. So that is craft number 2. So you guys let me know down in the comments if you think that this is cute or if you think I should take this off and kind of run a different direction. I'm not fully convinced, but you guys let me know for sure. It's definitely a little different than I would normally do, but I thought it was really whimsical and cute. So you guys let me know if that translated. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, bringing in my third little blank here, I showed this cup. It is just the sweetest little Peeps cup. So I just simply went in and cut my daughter's monogram. You guys have seen this a few times by now. It is my favorite. And I monogram just about everything that I get for her usually. So this was $3, also from the Target dollar spot. I'm simply just gonna go in and add her initial, just like that. And there you go. In literally 5 minutes for $3, I have a personalized little Easter cup, and I will probably let her use this on Easter morning during breakfast, and I love, love, love. It is so sweet. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up vinyl crafting, and then I have a iron-on craft, and then I think we might be just about done. Now, this is a bubble wand from Target. They have these just about every season for $1. My daughter absolutely loves bubbles, so anytime they have them, I try to pick them up, and we'll put them in whatever like occasion bin, or in this case, Easter basket. So I have shown this in a previous video. I just went in and found this so sweet Easter. It is just the prettiest font and just like the prettiest typing of the word Easter. I just went in and sized this and cut it out a bunch of times. I did not count. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, and if I have too many, I will use them for something else. If I don't have enough, I'll make it enough. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go through and weed this really quickly. Okay, so not bad. I did lose one here at the end, but in my defense, it also had like a crease down it and it didn't cut very well there anyways. But let me tell you, this vinyl just weeded so nicely. That was absolutely a dream. And I'll show you guys this in just a second. It is tiny. It is the tiniest, most delicate font. And this just weeded like butter. This is Paper Studio. It is their mint color. It is absolutely my favorite mint color. I have tried a lot of mint colors and this is by far my favorite. And I've always just really liked it, but I've never been like, oh my gosh, that was amazing, really, that I recall until now. Like that was just, wow, I am so impressed. So that was really nice. Thank you, Jesus. So I know for some people they would say, oh my goodness, like I would never do that for a bubble wand, but you know, I've spoken to this on my channel before. That, you know, something that I want to really learn and take from having this channel is just doing things because I want to do them, doing things because they're pretty and I like them and they bring me joy. You know, just kind of realizing that things don't necessarily have to be, you know, done in the most efficient way or make the most sense. Sometimes things can just be done because they're beautiful and they make us happy, right? Like we're just out here crafting, we're not hurting nobody, so you know, for me personally, I think it is a great use of time. I love to just sit down and kind of focus all of my attention on what I am doing, what is in front of me. And that has been so much of a blessing to me. And also just kind of like having you guys here with me to just kind of talk and talk things out with. I absolutely love kind of crafting and then asking your opinion and getting feedback. So thank you guys so much. It was so much fun in my last video having you guys help me pick the pattern for my little shadow box. So I will be showing you guys soon which one won. Probably like once St. Patrick's Day is over and I actually start decorating for Easter, I will update you guys on which pattern won. I think I know like which one's in the lead, but I haven't done an official count. However, I do think I know which one is winning. So thank you guys so much for voting on that. That was so fun. I loved it. Okay, so just finishing up here, they are not perfect. Some of them are better than others. I've spoken to this on my channel before. It doesn't translate very well on camera. It just comes up super light and it's hard for you guys to see. However, in person, it is such a beautiful color. It is just the perfect tone of mint. So if you have been on the search for a beautiful mint color, I really do enjoy the Hobby Lobby brand. And honestly, the way that that just weeded, I am so impressed. So let's get all these little middles off here. Okay, so this is how they came out. Like I said, some are better than others. None of them are perfect. But honestly, super happy with them. They came out so cute. I did lose this bottom one here originally, and then I spoke a little too soon and then lost this top one here, but 2 out of the mini is not bad. I'm just gonna kind of bring in this scrap piece of transfer tape that we used for our first craft. I'm just gonna try to get this top line here, and then I'll burnish that down. And look at that, transferring beautifully. And then I'm just gonna simply, let's see, oh my goodness, my cup cradle to the rescue again. But I'm just gonna kind of simply start to lay this down. Actually, I think it's gonna be easier if I hold it like this. So yeah, my cup cradle wasn't the best option for that, but that's okay. I feel like that's the first time I've ever tried to use it and it wasn't the best option, so I'll take it. So just simply going in and laying that down. I'm just gonna go through and just kind of randomly place these, which I love. I absolutely love doing like random placement. And I know a lot of people say like they struggle with it, you know, and it's like hard for them to like make things random and they want to like create order, which I do understand. I get it. But let me tell you, I love just kind of doing things all willy-nilly. I love it. I am a willy-nilly type of girl, so anytime I can just kind of like slap something down and be like, oh yeah, that was intentional, it's supposed to look like that, I'm all for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our second line here. This piece of transfer tape is working out really nicely, actually. Okay, so at the top here, I have that one from the top line that was messed up. So I'm gonna be careful with that because I don't wanna accidentally lay it down. Unless, which I kind of just had like a stroke of genius, we'll see in a second. You know, it always just depends on like if it works or not, right? If it works, it's genius. Oh, look, see, I just messed it up. Nope, it wasn't genius. Abort the plan, it wasn't genius. Okay, I was playing with fire a little bit there, so. Definitely my fault there. But crisis averted, no harm, no foul, still looking good. All right, so I think I'm just gonna do like these last, I have 3 left. I'm just gonna do these last 3. Okay, and then last but not least, I think I'll do like right here. just kind of because here's his face, right? So this is kind of the front to me. So I'm just gonna kind of focus on that. There we go. And again, I apologize. I know it's not the easiest for you guys to see, but it is a perfect match for this little bunny head. So I did want to just go ahead and use up the last little bit I have of it. And honestly, I don't regret it because that was the best it could have ever gone. I am so happy with that vinyl. And there we go. How cute. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and clean up a little. I have an iron-on project, and then I think we're going to wrap it up. Okay, so bringing in my fifth blank here, this is just these 2-pack of dish towels. These are $5 at the Target dollar spot. Now, I absolutely love this pattern here. And like I showed in my haul video, it's also a perfect match for everything else kind of like in the collection. So since my kitchen is open to like my living room, I said in that video, it makes it really nice because it kind of just ties like your whole space together really, really nicely without having to do any work. Like they do all the work for you. And let me tell you, it just kind of makes you look so put together, and it's just the easiest way to kind of get a very, very cohesive look without having to put a lot of thought into it. So this one here is so pretty. I love the colors on it, and I love this little kind of like ribbon detail at the bottom. We are going to be focusing, however, on this one here. It's just a really pretty pale pink, and then it has just some white flowers on it. Now, I plan to kind of display these just like this. So my idea was to put a little rabbit just on my little towel here. Okay, so I have my Easy Press Mini here. It is all warmed up to medium, which is the second wavy line. I'm gonna leave my dish towels folded the way it is because it is folded very nicely. I'm just gonna bring in my Easy Press Mini. This edge here was kind of curled up. I'm just gonna kind of get that to try to lay down. And then I'm also going to just go ahead and preheat my fabric. Just go ahead and get any moisture out, and that will help my vinyl lay down nicely. I'm also going to go ahead and lint roll this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna try to center this the best I can. I also wanna be mindful, right? Especially like around his face. Now with this like little flower here, I wouldn't wanna put that bunny right there because to me like that doesn't look the best with that flower just kind of like coming out of his face. So with that being said, you know, obviously you try to get it as centered as you can, but I also want to make sure that the actual silhouette of the bunny itself is easy to kind of see and make out. And to me, that just looks a lot better. So I'm going to go with that. Let's go ahead and start to get this laid down. I'm just going to bring in my Easy Press Mini, continuously moving it. And I'll do this for maybe about 30-45 seconds. When it's all said and done, just make sure you monitor your project in front of you. So I'm just going to remove that from my mat and then turn it over on my desk. We can get that cooled down really, really nicely. And there we go. That laid down beautifully. I don't think I'm going to apply any more heat to it. That looks perfect. And I did this in a white glitter iron-on, and let me tell you, absolutely one of my favorite hacks is always use like a white glitter. It just adds so much interest and just kind of gives it a little sparkle, and it just catches the light so beautifully in my kitchen, and I just love the way it looks. So here is my little dish towel. I love it. And like I said, I'll probably just kind of display them like this in my kitchen for Easter. And then I think once Easter is over, I'll kind of move this one to the front and then have it like this. Because this to me is like, can kind of go into spring, you know? So that's my plan at least. And I love it. Okay guys, I want to show you something. Okay, so for my other little craft here, I want to show you this. I showed in that same haul, this just says decorative pillow. It was $5 at the Target dollar spot. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the tags. Okay, so with this pillow here, my idea is I went in and found a script font that I really liked. And what I decided to do is I'm going to put our last name on this pillow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just curve it around the back of this rabbit. So I typed it out in a font that I liked and I just kind of estimated the curve, and I'm just going to line this up around his back. And then I'm going to heat press it onto my pillow. So I'm not going to show you guys that just because I don't want to put my last name on the channel, just because, you know, I don't know how this all works. But this is the color that I'm going to use. It's just this really pretty light blue color, and that is my plan for my little pillow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and last but not least, I showed you guys this little frame in that same haul. This is the same exact fabric that is on the little dish towel. This is that same exact pattern in this little frame, and this was $3. I wanted to put like some wording on this. However, I didn't like any of the spacing that I had around here. I just couldn't find anything that really worked in the space that I had. So in the spirit of some wordless art, I decided to just kind of leave it as is. However, however, I love adding like a pom-pom to things. So, oh my goodness, I love it. So cute. Okay guys, so there's that. I mean, super simple, nothing like innovative, I know. However, I just think it's so cute and, you know, just adds a little bit of playfulness to it. And it is another piece of wordless art, which is always nice, right? We're always looking for ways to kind of add decorations without having to use words. So I think that this is a great way to do so. And like I said in my haul video, and like I just said when I was doing my dish towels, when they put out like a little collection like this, if you get, you know, 3 or 4 little things from that collection and kind of put them throughout an area in your home, it really just ties everything together and pulls it together so nicely. Okay guys, that's all I have time for today. So let's go ahead and bring everything in and we'll see what we got done. Okay guys, so that is everything that we got done today. I am in love with the way everything came out. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments how you think everything came out today. The only thing that I'm questioning is my little jar here. Like I said, you guys let me know if you think that this is cute or if you think that I should go a different direction. I'm not 100% sure. I will tell you my absolutely favorite thing that we made today is my serving tray. It is perfect. I cannot wait to have this in my kitchen all spring long. And honestly, it might go even a little longer than spring. We'll see. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I am so blessed to be able to sit down with you guys today and show you what's on my craft table. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.